Hello students, welcome to our next video tutorial on projections of lines and planes using auxiliary plane method, unit number 5. We are at exercise number 10. Probably last question, exercise number 10, problem number 8. We are at discussing about projections of planes inclined to both the planes by auxiliary plane method. Coming to the question, hexagonal plate with 30 mm side and negligible thickness rest on an edge in the VP. Surface is inclined at 45 degrees to VP and edge is resting in the VP is inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Draw its projections by auxiliary plane method. What is the shape given here? Hexagonal plate. Right, of dimension 30 mm. Right. See, it's a negligible thickness. Rest on an edge in the VP. It's resting on an edge in the VP. Remember this, an edge in the VP. Surface is inclined at 45 degrees to VP, and the edge resting in the VP inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Edge which is resting is inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Draw its projections by auxiliary plane method. See hexagon, I am taking hexagonal plate, side 30 mm, rest on an edge in the VP. How many edges we have? 6 edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One edge is in the VP. Both is VP, vertical plane, which is in the VP. Now surface is inclined at 45 degrees. This surface is inclined at 45 degrees in the VP, top view. And the edge resting in the VP, whatever the edge resting in the VP is inclined at 30 degrees to HP. If you consider this as HP, this edge is 90 degrees, but it should be 30 degrees. If I draw a line here, if I do the angle, it should be 30 degrees. Draw its projections means front view diminished shape, top view also will be a diminished shape. Regular method we are doing also same here in the auxiliary plane. Remove the angles for the both reference planes, so such that we can draw the true shape. Right? Whatever the 30 degrees, I am making it as 90 degrees. 45 degrees I am removing. I can make it as on VP. Surface is resting on VP, such that when I look from the front view, true shape of the hexagon can be drawn, and from the top view it will be lying on XY line. So hope you understand. So such that I am drawing a XY line, hexagon. Points A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, F dash. Dimension, each side is 30. Top view looking from here, if you draw the projectors on XY, A, B, C, brackets D, brackets E, brackets F. First one, true shape. Now next is, as the surface is on VP, we are supposed to consider surface inclined at 45 degrees to VP. Surface inclined at 45 degrees to VP. 45 degrees to VP means top view. Auxiliary inclined to VP means which auxiliary plane? Auxiliary vertical plane. Now auxiliary vertical plane, can I draw anywhere on the XY line? No, I should not. Right? Why? Because it is given condition and edge is in the VP. Now, whatever the edges you are considering, this edge, with respect to this edge, I am considering this edge is on VP. So I have to draw with respect to AF a line X1, Y1 at an angle of 45 degrees here. Which is this? Auxiliary vertical plane. Auxiliary vertical plane is used to determine what? Auxiliary front view. Remember, auxiliary inclined plane is used to determine auxiliary top view. Auxiliary vertical plane is used to determine auxiliary front view. Now as 0 is combined, now from have to draw perpendicular projectors from the adjacent view. Adjacent view is top view straight line. Now again, these are to be extended for auxiliary front view. What points auxiliary front view means? We will get distances. See here again I am writing the distances first. Probably this will be x. See, listen, this is comfort I think. Distances. From here if I draw auxiliary front view means this front view diminished shape I should get, that is distance of A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, D1 dash, E1 dash, F1 dash. Now I will get new one, A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, D1 dash, E1 dash, right. From where I will get? From X1, Y1. These are equal to what distances? Distances from XY front view, that is nothing but A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, F dash from XY. From XY, whatever A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash are there, those distances are to be drawn. Just I am drawing those lines. See this simple short line with perpendicular here. From B here vertical line, the distance. On this you can note points, reflection points. So if you can see here, I have drawn here B dash. Reflection points, keep in mind that. Now if I reflect here this point, this point and this point, this becomes A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash. Measure the short distance. D1 dash, E1 dash, F1 dash. You have to cut with these distances. Even if you may draw full length, take your compass, cut. Even you can achieve it with the help of cuts also. Now finally, A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, D1 dash, E1 dash, F1 dash. Auxiliary front view, diminished shape. Auxiliary front view, diminished shape. See, this distances is important. Distances of A1 dash. You have to get auxiliary front view. A dash is completed. Front view means new one, A1 dash. That A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash from X1, Y1 distances from A dash, B dash, C dash from X1. That is important. Now proceeding to the next. We have drawn 45 degrees to VP and the edge here, remember edge resting in the VP is inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Which edge we are considering? We are considering AF. So this edge, right, it should be inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Now auxiliary vertical plane means we have to draw next auxiliary inclined plane, which is inclined to HP and perpendicular to VP, which is useful to draw our auxiliary top view. Now with respect to this edge, new reference line x2, y2 has to be drawn at an angle of 30 degrees. How is that? What edge is resting in the VP? Right, in the VP, A dash, F dash. Right, here it becomes A1 dash, F1 dash. Extend this line to some any length. Now take any point, right? On that point, you have to draw a new reference line. Right? This should be angle 30 degrees. Still it will get closer, right? If I'll try to draw 30 degrees means you may get confused. something like that. See, though you just proceed as per your original, right? Take a point, keep a protractor, from left side draw 30 degrees. This is your x2. I'm sorry, my markers are here. Y2. This is auxiliary inclined plane. This auxiliary inclined plane is used to achieve auxiliary top view. Right. How you have to draw? You have to draw projectors. You have to draw projectors. Excuse me. From here, you are supposed to draw perpendicular projectors. Just draw at 90 degrees with respect to x2, y2. All these should be 90 degrees. This is very important. If you fail to draw 90 degrees, you will go on entire wrong. Now coming to here, extension of distances. Extension of distances. These distances I have not marked. Distances. Now what view we will get? Auxiliary top view. Right? For this top view ABCD we have used nothing but we have to use next A1, B1, C1, D1, E1, F1. From what? New reference line X2, Y2. That should be equal to what? Where is the next top view? Top view is here. A, B, C, D, E, F from X1, Y1 line. See A, B, C, D, E, F from X1, Y1. This tabular column is also very important if you try to remember. X1, Y1. Right? From X1, Y1, if I can mark 2 marks. These 2 cross marks distances are to be extended here. But AF is on XY. So 0. Now from here say what that point A is here. F is here. Right? That 0 distances I am marking with black sorry. A, F. This becomes A1, F1. Now other distances. From here X1, Y1, BE. X1, Y1, BE. B is nothing but here. I can extend this B for some small length and for E some small length. I'll get 2 points here which are nothing but B1, E1. What next? Some more length C and D. Here observe for C just some more length. D. What is B, C, D last one? Here at C, C1, D, D1. You can extend any length, take the compass, measure the distance and cut arcs. Even if you cut arc, it also will be a good. Now if you try to join A1, B1, B1, C1, C1, D1, D1, E1, E1, F1, F1. Hope you can get the difference of. See, I have not drawn as per original dimensions, but I got auxiliary top view final. If you do as per original dimensions, these lines may get front and back. Don't bother about it. I was keeping on telling, as my drawings will not be as per dimension. They are always rough estimation. So finally, this is your answer: auxiliary top view. Right? These distances are important. Hope you all understand. See, if you understand the concept, you have to follow the procedure. Once you do as per procedure, then finally you will get answer which is required. Once again, revising this, right? Front view, true shape, top view straight line, right? 45 degrees to HP, at 45 degrees auxiliary vertical plane, which is used to draw auxiliary front view. Draw projectors which adjacent view. This is adjacent view. We have drawn projectors at 90 degrees. There you have to extend distances, right? That distances are nothing but I have drawn A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash. Auxiliary vertical plane is used to determine auxiliary front view, which points are A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, D1 dash, E1 dash, F1 dash. From X1, Y1, that should be equal to A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, F dash from X1. Simple logic. Then you will get shape. Now next thing is edge resting in the VP inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Which edge we are considering? Edge AF. That's why we have drawn our X1, Y1 with respect to this corner point. Now, so for that A1 dash, F1 dash extended, and we have drawn new X2, Y2 right, at an angle of 30 degrees. Now, draw perpendicular projectors from the adjacent view. For this new X2, Y2, which is auxiliary inclined plane, will be helpful to determine auxiliary top view diminished shape. For this X2, Y2, projectors are to be drawn from the adjacent auxiliary front view. So at an angle of 90 degrees, we have drawn all the projectors. Now distances. What distances you have to draw? Auxiliary top view. First top view is here on XY. Right? So top view A1, B1, C1, D1, E1, F1 from X2, Y2 should be equal to A, B, C, D, E, F from X1, Y1. From X1, Y1. X1, Y1 at what distance are they? Those are to be projected. Now what I can see, I give you star marks. That star marks, cross marks I have marked here. That cross marks will be all these things. This distances measurement projecting is very important. See, don't think it as a tough. It's just with the help of compass, measuring and redrawing. Redrawing is the same. You are not drawing anything new. Hope you all understand. If you have still any doubts, you can contact me at any time. Thank you.